So welcome to Metroid X Fusion. A little bit of backstory on this one. I would actually have to lower the audio and have to look at it. We'll get to that in a bit. So this was a remake that's been was in the works for like 7 or 8 years. I don't remember exactly how long it was. And it is a complete remake of Super Metroid. It's basically Metroid Fusion in Super Metroid. It's widening for flashes, I guess. Well, let me turn the audio down a little bit, yeah. So yeah, this was like released in summer. I kind of found out about this game like... Jesus Christ, like what? 7 years ago, give or take? It was when I first played Axiom Verge and just like randomly found like a Axiom Metroid like crossover thingy, which is the remake that I played like a few months ago. And then I also found this video about, well, it was just Samus being chased by about 6 SEX in Sector 2 in the Super Metroid engine, so it's been in progress for a while. And then all of a sudden it was like released this summer. So it took longer than Silk Song, I guess, if you want to be funny with it. No, oh, god damn it. And this is why I need to do the controller settings. Wait, why is it? What do you mean? Oh wait, of course. Item select this one, item cancel that one. Is this the trigger button or is this the shoulder button? Okay, yeah, seems fine. But yeah, this game came out and it was hard as balls, to say the least. I played it on version 1.0 and a lot of the enemies did just, well, absurd amount of damage really. Like just the early game enemies like took off like 60 energy pretty much when they got like 1 HP bar. So that was kinda ass. I got about 30% in, give or take. Like, I'm not sure how to gauge it. Like, I came to Sector 6 for the first visit. And at that point, the 1.1 upgrade dropped, which reduced damage considerably. And also reduced a area where I was struggling on. If you might remember from the original game, there was like, gold big X scores floating around, that, like the ice ones. In this game, they just basically reduce you to 1 HP, and if you get hit again, you're just dead. And yet I'd run like 12 of them or some nonsense like that. And you could stun them and it would be stunned for like 3 seconds. And they increased the stun to like 10 seconds, so that was like a lot more better. And yeah, then I just ended up beating the game with that. Damage was still rough. It wasn't changed, but it was easy mode now. Going to play on normal. Oh, for the menu do you still... Wait, did the control buttons not go through? That did not go through. Fuck. Well, let's go to the depth 0, I guess. Easy. Actually, I don't know what I've beaten it on then. I guess it was easy that I beat it on? Now, easy mode was new, you said. It wasn't changed, but it was easy mode now. I guess I beat it on normal then. So normal it is. Cutscene controls. Jump to scroll text faster. Item cancel to skip cutscenes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Some of the dialogue with Samus might be a little bit cringy, so be warned for that. There is some certified moments going on here. But yeah, it's a pretty solid thing overall. There's like maybe 2 areas that I struggled with, was the Sector 6 revisit and was it the Sector 4 revisit? I think it was. And then the final section of the game, which is just hard as balls. You know that it is hard as balls because there isn't actually, they made a checkpoint system in this game. And this guy is known to make pretty hard romax. So if he includes a checkpoint system, you know you're fucked, right? Biologic Space Labs Inc. 90x4. That's a different arrow. I can't read this fast enough. This goes automatically. There's not a lot going in it before you start, so unlike the original. Oh, Dr. Bergman. What a RAM reference. So yeah, you've seen me play Metroid Fusion in the beginning of the year. It's going to be a different experience all over. But I did want to stream this. Because it's pretty cool to show off. So yeah, the big problem I'm going to have here is like... It looks like Fusion. But you've got Super Metroid physics here and all that nonsense. You can run. Oh, actually I need to change this because I can't... Yeah. Well, maybe I need to change these controls. Well, I'll get to a save room, I guess. And restart. Shouldn't be too far. So it's Metroid Fusion, but it's not. It's like one of those fever dreams, you know? Like everything feels familiar, but it's like different. But it is quite impressive that they managed to like get so much of Fusion into Super Metroid, basically. Like it's... I don't know how it works, and I don't know how hard it is, but I don't imagine it being simple. Because the game is like 10 years newer compared to original Super Metroid, so yeah. Metroid baby. Yeah, I need to change the jump and the shoot button, because this is just kinda awkward. I do mostly remember where to go. But yeah, there might be some annoying segments, like I said, especially in like Sector 6 when I get there. What sex? What the fuck? And then yeah, Sector X at the end of the game. Hello there. You're early. Yeah, I can't really do much against this thing. How about you get away? Ow. That's my HP roll. And you do start with missiles, as you can see. Apparently on hard mode or one of the other difficulties, you actually need to beat this. So yeah, that's probably not a good thing to do, fighting this thing. Yeah, this is gonna suck it because I swapped the shoot and run buttons. Shoot the walls behind it. But yeah, you'll see what I mean with the conversations when we actually get to them. The same as this, it's like, I don't know, I guess you can call it cringy. She's kind of sassy, I guess. Snarky. Oh, thanks for the heal. Don't remember if that actually happened or not. So the objective here is going to be get to a save room and change the controls. That's also going to throw you off. Well, at least me. This might look like Fusion, but you can't hang to ledges. So, yeah, that's kinda ass. And the doors are pretty much just cosmetic. Because I don't need to open any security doors for that. Security locks, rather. Can't get up there quite yet. And can't get under there. Damn it. Why the matter is in Sector 0? Well, in the original game they were also in Sector 0, right? Though instead of it being a secret, you actually kind of start off in that area now. These goobers. Mobile would be great. It's an energy tank. I need those energy tanks. And yeah, you pretty much immediately get into... Wait, is this room different? It's been 3 months. 4 months. Oh, I can't save here yet either because the power is off. Oh. Maybe I want to make a save state here before I actually die. Some layers are inspired by beta footage. Yeah, I can't activate this thing, can I? I'm just like interacting with it wrong. No, I'm going to have to do that boss fight. Just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to make a save state in case I end up dying to this first boss. It happened the last time I played it, so... What's the shortcut for save state? There we go. It's confusing you? It's a roll, man. Don't think too much about it. Don't think too much about it. Isn't there something up here too? There's something up here. I need bombs for that. I don't remember actually. You see the rooms that you know by heart. Yeah, I know. It's gonna throw you off. Oh man, the jump button is fucking me up badly here. Yeah, I'm going to die because the X-Scores have like different behavior. Great start. Great start. That was one of the biggest issues I had with this game. The X-Score behavior is different. Like in the original it's like very easy to dodge him, but it's like it doesn't check out here. It doesn't check out. You keep messing up the jump and shoot button. Come on. Shoot time, buddy. As soon as I can save, I really need to change this. I kind of fuck myself up for that. There we go. Look, what is he doing here? Doesn't make sense. Like I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just try to ignore your knowledge from the original game. Really. Auxiliary power engaged. So yeah, I won't be playing too much of this today, like maybe a good hour. Samus, you should have done that. And who are you? My name is AM, BSL Station's main computer and supervisor. I'm surprised you ever regained consciousness. Really? It was scales to restore power in this area. Things will only get dire from now on. Maybe you could tell me what is going on here. This facility is in complete disorder. Main silo reactor went offline and most systems are went down and most systems are offline. I can see that, but it doesn't explain the presence of Metroids in the station. They no longer pose a threat. What happened here is illegal. Tell me where the Metroids hide. Stupid computer! Auxiliary power is even worse on Haas because you first need to find a cell in order to be able to activate it. What do you mean? It sounds like Hard is a completely different experience then, huh? What happened here is illegal. You know nothing. Don't treat me like an outsider. Should I remind you, breeding Metroids is strictly forbidden? I've suspected BSL was experimenting with bioweapons. Now they will have to pay a price for that, believe me. It doesn't matter anymore. Metroids must not be taken lightly. Right. Looks like you're not one of them. Not just yet, it is. What? I'm afraid we have far worse creatures to deal with. It's impossible. You've been dormant for several days, Samus. This parasitic organism that infected you. It decided to self-replicate and spread itself. The X managed to bypass all containment measures. It might have affected every living form aboard already. Except me. Your unusual cellular makeup might have slowed down the infection, but soon you shall be consumed by the X as well. It's only a matter of days, hours maybe. So it's like a virus? The Federation must blow up the station as soon as possible. That will kill you too. Some must live and some must die. This is not as simple. The Galactic Federation has taken an interest in the X. They believe this life form had endless potential applications. They mostly attempt to retrieve it at all costs. Don't they know how dangerous the X are? All communication has been lost with this since its shutdown. I don't believe it. It happened because that's what the X want to happen, my lady. So yeah, take all of the dialogue in this like with some grains of salt. Sometimes it's cringy, sometimes it makes like no fucking sense, but I'll just take it. I see what's going on here. X are intelligent beings, even more than anticipated. There should be something I can do. Head to the main deck and report back there. Here's a station map to help you cross the area. Congratulations, you got the map. No, this area is not very big though. Anyhow, the entire fusion's pulled in a single cutscene. Yeah. I mean, people hate the cutscenes in Fusion, so you wanted to fix them, I guess. I'll still go on record that Fusion is my favorite Metroid game, so... Alright. Let me save him and restart this thing so I can fix this stupid button issue layout that I have going on here. I mean, to be fair, it's a mistake of my own admission, because I want to go to change the buttons myself. Shouldn't that button jump on this button? Okay. This should do it. There we go. Might have been able to actually kill Arachnis in the first try if I didn't end up fumbling with control so much. I should get that energy tank. I really should. Why is that getting captured by Automod? What do you mean? People not allowed to have fingers anymore? What the fuck, Automod? I myself liking Fusion rando since I don't like to break my fingers in them doing single wall jumps. Yeah, the wall jumps is you'll love them or hate them really. Anyway, I want that energy tank that's down here. Oh, but these fucks were known to deal with, I believe. Energy tanks are very welcome. Actually, I want to check if there's anything I can do here. Because there is something there. Oh, I need bombs for something up there though. What's with this elbow? Weird. The D-pad is not good. The Xbox controller D-pad is not good for a quick left move. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda agree with that. We're just safe since I got that energy tank. I don't know how the early game damage is now, but you're dead before you know it in this. Fox roll on ceilings now, apparently. Yeah, I wanted to play this like a few weeks ago, but I was still struggling with fucking Silk Song, so yeah. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it. Oh, I'm not going to be the one telling you the damn choice of the Metroid game. After all, I played it in my Metroid Marathon. Okay, that damage is a lot more manageable now. So I believe they did more damage than this. This game also has like the funny thing that as soon as you get to like the halfway point, you can kind of do the remainder of the game in whichever order you want. Alright, this nonsense. In the earlier version of the game, these things dealt absurd amounts of damage. So I wonder if that has been changed. I wonder if that has been changed. Like some of the late game enemies like that just like kind of got on you and just, if you don't kill them like immediately, you just dead. And then we also have some weird Metroids later to deal with. The first area I'll probably get out of the way in like the midpoint of the game is going to be Sector 6, because it's going to be the annoying one, but it also gives me the gravity suit which reduces damage, so that's going to be helpful. Also, this feels illegal for Way of Progress, by the way. Well, if I can get in there, that would be great, though. I'm not supposed to go in here. I could have sworn, though. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, no, I do need to get in there. There's some shit here that Super ain't going to let you do that easily. Yeah. The good old Super. There we go. I mean, yeah, it has all the quirks that Super Metroid still has. Which is really weird because when you constantly look at this, it's like, yeah, this is Fusion, right? Well, I mean, I guess the screen dimensions are off. I guess the screen dimensions are off. You like the Super map, but I like everything about Super except the physics, yeah. I mean, I don't hate them that much anymore. I've been playing some Romax every now and then, and I've gotten better with the wall jump. So that's, you know, that's pretty good. Like, I used to suck at that pretty badly. So there is a reason that I'm not going down here, chat. It does it anyway. Shoot these fucks the hill up at least. I like how it doesn't show you that there was like magma down there. I think I need to get to the right here. I'm not entirely sure. Thought it was ballable. I mean, it's been just long enough for me to remember kind of like where to go immediately. Hey, oh, I'm fucking dead. I never got a ball jumping out of that. Anyway, enjoy this game over sequence. Some of your vital signs are critical. What's your status? Do you copy? Who's talking to me? Identify yourself. Yes, AX? That means no. Self-destruct protocol start. You won't leave the station alive, freak. Access denied. What? Mission failed. Try again, give up for now. Join the X doesn't really do anything other than like changing the main menu screen. I can skip this now, I believe, at the item cancel button. I got this unskippable before, so that also just kind of made dying very annoying in this game. Alright, we know not to go down there. I think I wanted to check if we can pick up that item there, though. I'm not entirely sure if you could. guess I can. Also, yeah, you only get like 2 missiles per tank here, so it's kind of worth picking them up. Can I make that jump from here? Oh no, don't fall down again, Sams. Damn it. I've got the super jump, I should forget that. Do you want super missiles? Oh, there will be later. I don't think they're called super missiles though, but just like missile level 2. And then at the later point in the game you get speed boost to level 2, which had me very confused initially. Honestly, it's just better using missiles against most of these enemies there. Still playing Metroid games, fair enough. I'm not going to hold a gun against your head and tell you that you need to play Metroid games. I might break your kneecaps though, but that's up to you. That's up to you. Yeah, they're back rumble blocks. If I can remember correctly, and then I just can't fuck up anyway. Fine. No progressive, so no fusion or eyes early. Yeah. The fusion is kind of weird in this game, by the way. Like, the explosion happens at a... well, the diffusion effects happens, like, differently, I believe. I don't exactly remember what it was. Yeah, I think you want me to get to the main deck now. Are your kneecaps in danger? Well, maybe you should play Metroid games, then your kneecaps wouldn't be in danger anymore. Alright, that's Sector 1 for now. We'll be back, actually, well, we'll be back there. There's only just some extra stuff to get there, I believe, later on. Early game progression is mostly the same. It is also like an annoying segment. This also had an annoying segment. You'll see. Also, going around the main deck was always kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not sure if that has been changed or not. Save room. Oh, save room is going to be offline, isn't it? No, it works. It's just dark in here. Yep, you can't go through here. I'm in total not sure how many streams this is going to take. Let's say 3, maybe 4 even. Considering today's like a short one already. I don't think I want to be down here actually. Or did I? I'm pretty sure you can't even go down here, can you? Nope. You got confused because you started on deck 0 on the main deck, yeah. I mean, you're going to have like Sector X at like the end of the game, which is like completely original. Which might also be this game's worst problem. You know what the weirdest part is of this? This is Super Metroid still, but like Samus is like a very tiny sprite considering things. It's not even worth trying to get up there. Yeah, this is like a one-way segment, which is like creates a lot of annoyance later on. If you just kind of want to go around this place. It's kind of funny that this came out in the same year as, excuse me, what? In the same year as Silksong, all things considered, because both of them took about as long to be created. And both of them are hard as balls. It's kind of unfortunate, I guess. Alright, I need to get to that network room in the middle. Hello, Mario. I'm sad to say that you missed the entirety of the Metal Gear Revengeance finale. Let's go to that save room first. Let's go to that save room first. Also, I think this was like a hidden tutorial on getting to learn the run jump. I wonder what has happened here. Everything is all destroyed. I think I needed power bombs for these, right? Yeah. Yeah, the fight went more than fine. More than fine. Alright, I'm just going to make a save state for no reason particularly. Yeah. Yeah, you see this, chat? Yeah. Unless his behavior has been... Okay, no, his behavior is still the fucking same. His behavior is still the fucking same. Ah! Yeah, this is a bit of a bit of a bitch move so early in the game that you just kind of get like have to deal with like an instant kill enemy. Okay, bye bye. Okay, the game is full of like little glitches like this, but luckily I know what I'm getting into, so I can't go up the elevator. I mean, I can go up the elevator, but I can't get into that room. I remember. The main deck has been severely damaged here. Any signs of survivors? Nope. Either they got eaten by Metroid or they turned into Axes. Unfortunate. Or maybe they got eaten by the giant spider that's like running around. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe just an ID. Unfortunate. There were some honest workers here. Wait a minute. You're the main computer and the supervisor of the station. How could you even approve of any of this? I was not aware of it. What? The only logical explanation is that the BSL managed to corrupt my machine code. The shutdown from earlier has quite probably restored my original state. Fair enough. Objection. Silliest explanation ever. Objection. What proof do I have that you're not working for the BSL anymore? Please be reasonable, Samus. That's not proof. I would have locked you inside the navigation room. You have to trust me, lady. And I'll give you a chance. Intelligent or not, the Axes don't seem to pose much of a threat. I can handle it myself. There are much more aggressive organisms on this station. Your chance of survival is extremely low. So, what do you suggest? Stay here and play some poker with you? I want to play some Balatro, Adam? The station is deprived of its main power source. And we cannot expect to do anything without power. However, each sector has an auxiliary power system for emergency. If we were to start it manually, I should be able to turn on more systems as we go. Sounds like a mission for me. The closest power generator is located in Sector 2. I've marked it on your map. Thanks, Adam. All on the second chat. Buy streamers? No, I'm not gonna buy viewers. No! I'm not going to invite you for collaboration either. It's been a while since a bot showed up today. Okay, so yeah, I just get to Sector 2 from here. This is the mystery gate that we will go to for the end game. I always got confused that there was like a pickup in this because there's like a circle here, but no. There is no pickup in this room, don't be fooled. No, great, fall down there. Fun thing is though, Samus could just leave, a ship is here. There's also a bit of a other side quest going on where you can like find the monkey fellas. Actually, do I want to go up there? I don't think I can get up there quite yet. Now I need a space jump for that, I'm pretty sure. So just go to Sector 2. So just ignore this elevator. I'm ignoring that elevator because the door at the top is just permanently locked pretty much. I think you need to get in there from the other side. Ah! Great. This is a... I don't think I can pick up this here either. Yeah, screw attack. Fuck you too, game. Like I said though, the second half of the game you can kind of pick up items in whichever order you want. So you can get these somewhat earlier than like endgame. I think the screw attack will be one of the last ones. No, probably the revisit to Sector 4 is the last one I'm going to do again. Since the boss down there is annoying as all hell. I mean, it's not a ship, it's a space station. Welcome to Sector 2. Yeah, also looking quite different, doesn't it? The balls here was also quite annoying first time I got here. Considering the massive amounts of contact damage they did. Actually, where am I going if I go this way? Save room. And getting to the second boss here was pretty dumb. But we'll see it in two streams maybe, give or take. This is not going to be as fast as your usual Metroid Fusion playthrough, I can guarantee you that much. I think it took a good 6 hours to beat it on my first try. On my first run through, rather. What am I doing up here? Missing an item down there. Hold up. I will be opening the map quite a few times, because, yeah, I don't really know this layout that well. This is a, yeah. Don't remember where to pick a bit. I should just probably get back in with like power bombs. Yeah, normal fusion is like a 2-hour affair, like no not really much effort on my end really anymore. This is a little bit more convoluted though. I think it's one of the X reserve rooms? I never ended up finding all of the X reserves. Or reserve X. In the first, I think I got like 3, 4 of them maybe? Like I didn't get 100% when I played this. I wonder if we can get in there early. I will be doing a little bit more percentage cleanup this time around before I go to Sector X, that's for sure. Oh, would you look at that? It came out of there. Ah, look at something's up there. Yeah, I'll need to charge him for that. That should do that though. Going for 100% can be annoying this one. I just want to get all the Itacoons collected. Like all 6 of them. Just use missiles for everything, Lina. It's gonna make your life so much easier. Look at this bug. This fat ass is blocking the passageway. I don't need to kill all the worms. Like, I really don't. really don't need to. I think I could reach what was under here, though. Never mind, I need better missiles for it. Unless... Oh, I missed the navigation room! Oh. Let me back. Auxiliary power station seems out of reach from here. Next to control of this place shortly before your arrival. Is the audio fine, by the way? This is not loud. Surely can't rule out that they possess a ability that are blocking your progress intentionally. You need to come back later with better equipment. Good thing backtracking is my specialty. Which is another problem. The SAX are now tracking you. SAX? This creature is an ex-parasite mimicking at full power. I believe the SAX escaped from one of the capsules containing your infected suit parts. Just a different reason. How many of them are there? We'll destroy them all. How many of them are there? I can spot 10 of them at least. To be serious. The estimation is relevant for this sole sector. Fantastic. Anyway, do not engage the SAX in any circumstances. Now get moving. Also, yeah, the SAX encounters in this game are a little bit more randomized. Like, I'm not entirely sure if they're like to specific rooms. But yeah. I might run into them in places I don't expect. Multiple of them even. I actually had a funny glitch with one of the SAX last time I played this. Like, I was above it and it just kept running left and right with speed booster. The specific rooms, but okay, this is still specific rooms then. Then I do remember some of their locations. Like, I played this in the first week it came out, so I wasn't even sure if like all of this knowledge was like confirmed back then. Ow. Did I get a charge from orange or something? I don't remember. Okay, the data room there is that I'm going to get to first before I get to the boss. I think I get the charge room in the data room. I think there was something down here though, hold on. Yes. Oh, this was a reserve X room. Alright, okay, sure. That's early, but I'll take that. So the original game had like golden enemies, but they're different here. Where'd you get this from them? The reserve X is basically what the reserve tanks are, but you need to use them here. And over time they just kind of fill you up and they give you like either missiles or like 40 or 60 HP? I'm not sure how much it was. Which I didn't know for the longest time, so that was, yeah, knowledge I should have had earlier. Just from this side, really. I mean, this is going to be a lot faster as a playthrough than it was the first time I played it, just because of the knowledge I have now for it. And where to get like specific stuff. Because it kind of ruins the first impression. Great. I guess it kind of ruins any first impressions, but... Rechargeable reserve tanks are annoying, constantly having to open the menu for these. Yeah, that was a bit of a problem I had with them. They're handy though. Alright. SAX encounter number 1. Careful though, they might have a little bit of a new trick. Yep. There you go, the X-ray visor. Can't see my feet there. One missile is enough. Sheesh. So yeah, as you can see, the SAX has some new tricks up their sleeves. Or up their arm cannon, if you will. This game is intended for certain audiences. You mean the game itself, or the stream? Because the stream shouldn't be intended for certain audience anymore. That was Metal Gear Revengeance. The game, however, is intended for people that have, yeah, knowledge of the original, that's for sure. He was expecting it to turn around. It's not that bad. They're not all that bad. Well, there are a few moments where you actually have to, like, run away from them, though. And you actually have to do, like, engage them on purpose. Is it here again? Oh, I think I needed to kill you, didn't I? No? Oh wait, no. Right, you died to that. It's kind of sad to say that that one clip where I saw there like 6 SAX following Samus, like way back years ago. That segment doesn't exist anymore, sadly. Like that never happens. Probably just restrictions somewhere. Actually, there's an SAX encounter in the room to the right there. Yeah, there's one. No, thank you. Why is the music still playing? Don't follow me. Yeah, I like the little knockback effect that comes out of the arm cannon. It's funny because apparently it also deals massive damage. Yeah, I can't really get up there without jump ball. I think I need to kill you actually. Just does 4 times damage. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. I find it a neat detail though. Especially a good trade-off considering the well, how weak Samus is in this game originally. Alright, this boss. So this was a bit of an issue the first time I played this. Let's see if we get lucky here. Okay, the damage seems a little... No, the damage still seems about up there. The problem I had with this fight is that I constantly got stuck against the wall, and then they just kind of walk into you. So... it's just kind of ass. See what I mean? Probably gonna die a few times. However, I now do know that I can do this, so that probably helps. Bit overlap here too. And then this happens. It powers up. Yeah, I'm staying away from that. Okay, it's going better. It's going better than it initially went when I first got here. So we shouldn't be stuck here for like half an hour or more. Don't remember how long it was, but this was quite a while that I struggled with this fight. I feel like contact damage is less now. Alright. Uncanny X-Core. Like, I guess I couldn't replicate specifically how the X-Core works in Fusion, movement-wise. It's a good approximation though, but... Super Jump. I guess why it's called Super Jump instead of High Jump though. Or just High Jump Boots. So give me a second, chat. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Okay, so that was first try, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, last time I just kept getting unlucky with this for some reason, and I don't know why. Though I feel the damage it did was less. Oh, damage, look at that. I actually didn't know that was there. Maybe I knew at some point, but... Super jump for super... Yeah, I guess that's true, huh? Actually, no, wasn't it just high jump boots in Super Metroid? Don't recall. Okay, so far this is going pretty smoothly. Yeah, the auxiliary power is something for later. Like, I need to activate it, but I'm not getting that quite yet. What's going on there? I guess this game does. This game does. CSEX still in here. Sure is. Some official games? Don't know really. Don't know. Not to my knowledge. Yeah, you can only do these funny jumps with... Actually, can you do this in Fusion? I don't remember. Oh, no, up you go. Up you go. Actually need to check something here though, because I could have sworn there was like an other room on the... to the left of this in the middle, that I could actually enter. Yeah, what was that called? Either high jump or high jump boots. Okay, and then you had Metroid Fusion. Oh, not Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime, which is space jump. And it's just a double jump. Okay, you don't want me to go there, don't you? Yeah. Even in Japanese. Huh. Eesh. Okay, now I need to check things. I think I need to do this. Yeah, I do need to do this. I always wonder why they went for a double jump in Prime instead of a higher jump. Oh, these fucks are annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you couldn't kill these things, like hanging on the ceiling. Not until much later in the game. Yeah, this is not a security station, these just kind of open like one-way doors. Yeah, I need to get the second tree. You have anything news? I think you must go to Sector 3 whenever you can. There's an elevator leading to it nearby. Understood. Probably better control since you can control your direction. Maybe. Maybe. I imagine in the first version of the game they had space jump or something like that. And then they were like, nah, maybe double jump is better. Oh, looking back, I feel like I'm missing some extra pickups here and there. Yeah, like an extra energy tank would go far. Considering what's coming up in Sector 2. Oh, speaking of which. Not like there's especially bad things coming up in Sector 3, but a little bit of a pain point maybe for a finicky boss fight. You know, I'm really glad to see that the grapple lasso is back in some sort of form in Prime 4, because I did always enjoy it in Prime 3. And now it seems to be a psychic lasso or whatever the fuck. Functionally, it's still the same. So yeah, this game does a little tour of every sector, and then the game opens up, basically. Nope. I know I need to get down here. Like, yeah, the obvious boss marker down there. I don't think it was straightforward, though. Oh, there are some cheap enemies here, too, actually. Yeah. It's like a level 3 X-Wall. Are those called X-Walls or do they have like a different name? I don't know. Wall X maybe. Yeah. I also wonder if we get all the psychic powers like immediately from the get-go. Oh, look at that. If you get them all from the get-go or not. Because in the latest trailer they showed off a bunch of psychic powers. Actually, I think I know what's in here. Yeah. I don't think there's an actual tank in this room though, unlike the original. It's not marked for an item at least. Kinda rude in this game instance because I would love a lot of energy to— oh, this fucking room. I remember this room. Yeah, if you try to go through the middle, it's just all crumble blocks. What was in here? Like, I know we need to go up at least, but... oh, well, let's not do that. I don't remember running into an SAX down there. Alright, now we get this stupid thing. I can see these pipes on the road. Yeah, there you go. I feel these come out a little bit less faster than they used to, because they just blindsided me a lot originally. Alright, pretty good progress through this already. Yeah, if I get this area's bosses done, that would be nice, I guess. Oh, keeping going? Almost an hour. I'm pretty sure this took me over 2 hours initially when I played it. Well, that's just the nature of these games, really. Those X-Walls are called Garen. Some Metroid enemies get like funky names. pretty sure there's nothing in this room. Yeah, it's the equivalent of that room in Brinstar. Well, you need to get over here, and then there's like a door that you can't open. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, you want me super missiles, I guess. Fine. It's funny how the internet is still losing their shit over fucking Miles in Prime 4. You're also a fake one, aren't you? Oh no, you're a real one. I do know that there was something up here, but I'm not sure if I can reach this. No, I think that was... I think you had to fall in from above. Or you need power bombs for this. It wasn't a thing down here, no. I tried this for a little bit, but I don't think it's needed. Now, even then, if I manage to do that, I can't really get out of here, because I can't jump that high and knock more off. Alright, time for more sassy Samus. Leave has flooded this sector and blocked off many pathways. I'm calling BOX, the security robot, to help you out. Crouch on the top of its head to take control of it. Aim down to trigger a high jump. Could you also ask this piece of junk to lend me some missiles? I really need some. Samus, do me a favor, quit kidding around. But I'm being serious! Yeah, the dialogue in this game sure is something. The dialogue in this game sure is something. So yeah, remember a good fellow here? Yeah. I swear this has changed though. I don't think this was like aiming down. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, hurry up before you... I feel this thing's a little bit more responsive, actually. Well, at least it's friendly now instead of killing me. Wasn't there something here? Ah, yes. Yes. I fucking love shows. Yeah, I love physical damage from that. Oh, yeah, these things hurt a lot. Also, I like how the thing looks here. I don't remember what was in here, though. Death. Death is in here. I don't know what the timer is on the reserve axe, but making use of them. Sure, I'm making use of them. I really did not know how to use it for the longest time originally. Was this always here? Don't mind if I take that though. Don't mind if I take that. You can see them charging in their health. I'm aware. But when I initially played this, I had like no bloody idea. I also don't know what the internal timer is. I've never really counted it. Sure, let's enter the save room first. I think the items up above are just more missiles. I will still get them though, because I do kind of need them. Oh, fuck you. Why are you edging me like this? Also, I like how this room visually looks. Kind of reminds me of Metroid 2. You bitch. Also, for the first 3 energy tanks you have, you actually regain health in the save rooms, as you can see. I know I really want to get missiles here, but I can also just like use the X tank for missiles. Anyway, you're here. Alright. This might be the dumbest boss fight in the game, chat. This might be the dumbest boss fight in the game. Yeah, I'm making a safe state for this. Hello there, Crocodile. Seen better days, have you? I mean, it's a cool boss fight, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of dumb. Need to take revenge for dumping him in a lava. Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of have to tank that. It is kind of sad that we never got the crocodile they wanted to put in Zero Mission. The knockback on this is absurd though. And not in a good way. How much further do you need to go, buddy? Buddy, a friend of mine? I'm killing my mate to make this easier. Never mind, it's a lie. And I'm dead. Yeah. Don't necessarily need to make a save state for this because the save room is pretty close by, but still. Still. Oh, who fumbled this? You didn't really do anything there. And again, maybe I'm too far away from him? I don't know. I'll take it though. Open your mouth. The lava is just like the worst offender here, because it's just like a lot of damage you will be taking, because you can dodge all of that. Unless I'm getting something mechanically wrong. You can make a multiple jump over it? I don't know. I didn't want to do this, but here we are. If anything, it's a bit of an energy tank check, isn't it? Well, say yeah. We can also just heal more of that, which I'm not really doing. Get away from that. At least he doesn't move back. That's like one good thing. Jump at the robot? Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way. I'm not sure. Well, there you go again, buddy. This is rude, really. Fall down. Not sure if we need to bolt down here anymore. No. The skull is here. Very sussy music, don't worry about it. I think the sector that initially took me longest was sector 4, because you have to do quite a water puzzle there. Well, we didn't leave any X-Bio size. Also, this was also something that threw me off quite a bit. Like, yeah, this door is just closed, but the auxiliary power is behind it. Didn't find out to wait for that much later. It's so simple in hindsight, too. Anyway. Enjoy your level 2 missiles. So basically supers. Basically supers. And don't mind me making another little save state here, because whatever comes up next here was funky. Just a little funky. Didn't take damage from that. No, ice missiles was much later. Anyway. Croco Ghost. Ghostmire, if you will. This is a cool fight, but it's very aggressive. It was also kind of squishy. I swear they've... Oh, right. You give me that. I forgot about that. I feel I gave him less HP. I really should check what the .2 patch notes include. I really should check it. So far I'm having a lot more of an easier time than I had initially with this. This took me a few attempts originally. What was grappling beam? Right. Can I kill you? I can't kill you now. will force you to like grapple. Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't mind the grapple beam. I really don't. I really don't mind it. Yeah, I remember this being a bit of a bitch. That jump is stupid. That jump is stupid. My issues with the grapple beam in this game come in Sector 6, which we'll see later. Kill these blobs with extreme prejudice. These things would kill you originally in like seconds. Just in a super, you know, while jumping grapple becomes pointless outside of randos. Yeah. I'm not sure if I really like what they did with the grappling beam in Samus Returns, because it felt rather slow. It was fine in Dread. It was fine in Dread. Alright, the game plan here. I'm going to get to Sector 4. I don't think there was much to do in Sector 4, actually, now I think about it. If we could just kind of run through it and immediately go to Sector 4. What Sector? Oh, okay, Sector 5, not Sector 4. I'll run through the ice sector. Now let's first get out of this mess, actually, before I say anything else. Was there grapple and aim to R? No. I don't think they had that. I wonder why, actually. I wonder what the reasoning was for that. Maybe they just couldn't think of a good inclusion for it. I mean, it originally wasn't in the game. Oh, damn it. Oh, we're falling down this room. There's power grip, that's enough. Yeah. Ah, fuck you. Maybe the guy wasn't happy with the physics. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It just felt weird and slow in Samus Returns. Remember these fish? Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, I can't just do it, can I? No, I can't. It's kind of ass. I'm gonna be taking damage here. I'm gonna die, actually, from this. I'm still alive. Next time I fall down there, I'm dead though. Started with the grapple some Metroid Fusion since I gives you space gem. Yeah. I mean, he tried for a little annoying passageway in Samus Returns. I'm dead. I'm dead. I like the grapple the most in Prime games. Like I said, I really like the grapple lasso in 3. I really like the grapple lasso in 3. Oh, just automatically restart you too. Cool. Did I get the missiles before I saved down here? Oh, I did not. Fuck. So yeah, I'm kind of glad seeing the grapple lasso back and forth. I just thought it was neat. I guess my feet touched the magma there real quick. Are you fully well in playing games you were swinging around quite well? Yeah. So you're kind of getting railroaded in that when you're like hanging there. For the first half of the jump arc. For the first half of the jump after the swing. I think this is the best way to do this. Alright, there we go. I think the second reserve exit I'm going to get is in Sector 4, isn't it? Like I said, initially I didn't really get all that much of them. Dread Grapple was fine. It's better than Sun's Returns at least. Skipping these, I guess. Well, on paper it is kind of cool that in Samus Returns you can like grapple onto enemies. The problem arises that the fact that it's like on the touchpad. I'm doing this magnificently, aren't I? Don't believe it! Why is there a crocodile in a place like that? That's not surprising. BSL has been collecting living specimens from all of the inhabited worlds during the last decade. Something is telling me that the BSL isn't just interested in zoology. After the Samus incident, the Galactic Federation has stopped bioreactor program support, but BSL simply could not resolve to stop. They repurposed the station in order to pursue their research secretly. But the Federation surely should not have allowed this. And yet they changed their mind. Of course they did. The Federation is corrupt. You don't seem to have much respect left for them. I used to be part of the Galactic Federation not too long ago. Alright, Zaza, take care. I'm not gonna be going for much longer either. They're not driven by greed, but in pursuit of pursuing prosperity. Prosperity? They broke their own rules and did raise Metroid somehow. Harvesting energy from living beings using Metroid technology can produce tremendous amount of electrical power. Bioreactors will be able to solve many of humankind's issues. Such power could also be used to destroy mankind. You certainly can't rule out that possibility. Anyway, it's time to tilt the balance in our favor. What do you have in mind? I need to get my power suit back. Impossible. Remains of the reinfected power suit are stored in Sector X. Sector X? The quarantine area. It's cut off from the rest of the station. No one enters there without authorization. Since when did that stop Samus, huh? Open me the path to Sector X. Negative. You have no idea what kind of monstrosity lies in there. This process would release even more unstoppable X-hosts. I'm willing to take the risk. This entrance is locked off by heavy blast gates. Mechanism is jammed with enough power supply and a bit of hacking I could get it back to work. How much power do you need? You would have to turn on all the auxiliary power generators. Perfect. But I do not approve of this. You have to trust me, Adam. Who is this Adam? A former commanding officer and a trusted confidant. I never spoke to him again since I left the Federation. Fuck you, Alderman, you don't exist in this timeline. At least not until today. So you discovered the truth about my identity. A human soul uploaded to a computer. How crazy is that? I wish our reunion happened in better circumstances. Samus, listen to me. Sector X is the opposite of safe. If you die now, the galaxy is doomed. You're the only one who can stop the axe. Now let's not waste any time. Alderman? Never heard of him. Why does this jump so ass? Oh, I swear to fucking God if I die here now. to make a save state, because I don't want to redo that entire rerun anymore. There we go. I think the biggest issue with the grappling moves is that you can only use on certain blocks and places. Yeah. And like I said, its inclusion in combat in Samus Returns was cool, but it was clunky with how it was handled with the buttons. It just kind of ruined the flow of combat. Most of the time it just felt like it was something optional anyway. Like you didn't need to yank the Metroids off the ceiling. Samus? You don't stall it. Was there a save room? Yeah, that was a save room here. Or do you want to leave it at this? I'll get to the next save station. Yeah, the touchpad just felt kind of mandatory. I don't know why. It's like, guys, what do we do with these things? Like, my biggest issue is the ice beam in the game. Like, really, I don't like how the ice beam functions in that. Like, it's a separate beam. It's like, nah. Yeah, I get it work in Prime games, but this is not a Prime game, so it's just kind of awkward. It's just kind of awkward. Alright, I don't think we do much in this area. No, we just fall down and go immediately to just area 4. It worked with the controller, but it was like a few things I had to bind to the D-pad, yeah. I'm not sure if there was anything up here. No walking to Varia now. Oh! I do remember that, yeah. I don't think there was anything here. Oh, wait, no, there's something up there. Oh, that's for later, I guess. Fuck. I can check if there's anything to the side. No. Alright, let's get to the save room here and call it a day. Oh, big boy. I do remember something here, however. Yeah, these fuckers hurt a fuck ton in the, oh, that's powerful. In the 1.0 version of the game. The damage they did was like 60, if not more. Ah, fuck you. Save room. But alright, so far this has been smooth sailing. Surprisingly so, to be honest. Surprisingly so. Like, Zababi was like really easy this time around. Like, last time I took like a lot of attempts on that. Guacamole too. Especially the ghost face. So like I wonder if it's just because I know what I'm dealing with now that it is like a lot easier with this like 1.1 or 1.2 like lower damage numbers there. Because I did that on like 0.0 still. I don't know. I'll have to read the patch notes I guess if I want to know that. But thank you for watching. We will be continuing this later this week. Big section there. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. If anything, at least Sector X will get annoying, so yeah. Stay tuned for that, I guess. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.